All right, let's get to a talk of the table here. And you've seen this story in the news, probably. Tan mom here. I don't know what shade of hue that is, but it's very strange. But anyway, after the daughter of this permatan mom confessed that she went tanning with mom, and again, this is a 5-year-old kid, so you got to take her perspective. The mom was arrested on child endangerment charges. Now, mother says she didn't put the daughter in the tanning booth, but for argument's sake, let's just say, in fact, it turned out that she did. Is this abuse and grounds for taking the child away from her mom? And to me, this is interesting because it's played into a string of stories, different but yet similar. We've seen instances like the time where the authorities are calling to remove a kid from parental home, even though the questionable parenting doesn't fit the traditional definition of what, at least when we grew up, we thought of when it came to abuse. Remember the hot sauce mom? Who used hot sauce to discipline her son, or the child from Ohio who was so obese that he was put in foster care. In that case, caseworkers determined that the 8-year-old's mother wasn't doing enough to control his weight, alleging it was a form of medical neglect. Or who could forget the mom from those Toddlers and Tiaras bizarre show, who gave the kid what she called go-go juice, which was a sugary caffeinated mixture of Mountain Dew and Red Bull. Is this stuff grounds to take the kids away? I think the 4 of us would agree, so we're not to debate these women are crazy, or even if the fathers are nuts here. And if I had a kid, I wouldn't let him within an area code of them. That said, is this big government nanny state, or are they looking out for these kids when they can't look out for themselves?
Well, I'm first up.
Yes, you are. Go ahead.
My tan is natural, but in this case, in all seriousness, the state it's not a nanny state. The state, there has to be rules and regulation. And I mean, this is straight up abuse. This child can't make this decision for herself. And so thank God we have judges and laws, so I don't have to make this decision, but a judge will.
First of all, I think we should just, a little moment of respect for Mrs. Boehner, having gone through the tanning machine like that. Went a long way for that joke. No, but the problem is that the foster care system is so screwed up in this country that it's such a horrible option. As bad as being with their parents may be in some of these cases, more often than not, the foster care system is worse.
I think the toughest one was the obese kid, because nobody alleged the mom didn't love the kid. Right. Apparently there'd been multiple warnings, so it wasn't just as straight out of the blue. But it was an 8-year-old kid, morbidly obese. I mean, it was really dangerous, the kid's weight, but do you take the kid away? I
don't like the idea of the government taking the child away. There are alternatives. The judge can instruct that the mother take a course in food preparation. The judge can say, your daughter has red hair and very fair skin. You put her at risk of skin cancer by putting her in that tanning machine.
Yeah.
There are ways that you can teach. They don't give you a manual when you have kids.
No, but these aren't people who made a bad decision.
No,
these are idiots.
I agree with what you're saying. I wouldn't mind seeing the judge say, here are some landmarks that you have to go through.
That you have to do.
Right, and let's see how it progresses,
and then come back.
And then give another chance.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? You're a parent like I'm a parent. You're a parent. Okay. You'll be a parent one day.
Yeah.
What in the world makes a mother or a father do that to themselves and then want to give that experience to the child? I'm asking you that question.
I don't know, but I will also say this. You imagine you're Dyfus now. You get called to do this. And now we're saying, hey, you nanny state, don't tell us what to do. God forbid she does it again, and the kid dies, and there was a warning out of this. Those folks, I think, have some of the toughest jobs that there is here, trying to navigate between letting the family work it out and then on the flip side, taking too much proactive action.